Power equals speed times strength. Hey there YouTube, it's your boy Sleepy Sage back at again with another video. And so for in today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all the best calisthenic exercises to help you get faster and stronger punches. So first things first that I want to say is that, when we hear about power a lot, where someone has like knockout power and things like that. We all know that power equals speed times strength, right? But what they don't say is the type of muscle fibers that help build the speed and the strength. When you're dealing with speed, that has mostly to do with like fast twitch muscle fibers. Just like your type 2A and your type 2B muscle fibers, which is your fast twitch ones. And even say like for strength, you can develop some fast twitch muscle fibers from that, but that mostly has to do with like slow twitch muscle fibers like type 1. And just a quick little side rant, like kind of like how when you hear a lot of bodybuilders, even like strongman or powerlifters say that, or they have the idea that just because they have a lot of strength that they have knockout power. That's not that necessarily true, because you can have all the strength in the world if you don't have any speed. For example, say for like 100 pound, like 100 ton, machine moving at you, is it gonna hurt, if it's moving at 1 mile per hour or 100 miles per hour? It's most likely gonna hurt if it's moving at 100 miles per hour, a 100 ton machine. It's gonna hurt more. Having, all the strength in the world does not always correlate to having knockout power. And same thing with speed as well. You can have the fastest punches in the world, you can landing so much hits and so much points, but you're not really putting that, you don't have that much impact behind your punches, you're not moving anybody. You can sit there and pepper them and touch them all day, but if you're not gonna move them or have any lasting impact or like any snap to the end of your punches, then what's the point? So the best way would then to be just to train both, your fast twitch and also your slow twitch muscle fibers. Your slow twitch mostly comes from your strength training and things like that, but your fast twitch mostly comes from, your plyometrics, doing exercises that are a lot more explosive. That way, you become a lot more faster. And with that being said, we can just get straight into the exercises. So the first exercise that we're going to talk about is the explosive push-up. You've probably seen this and heard of this before. This is an upper body plyometric movement that can really help develop the fast twitch muscle fibers a lot and definitely gain a lot more speed off of them. So also as well, some exercises might be more difficult than others and some might be easier. So I would definitely say to do them based upon your strength level, or also as well if you want to increase your strength or progressively overload, just do them accordingly. So the next exercise that we're gonna have is push-ups, but use them with your knuckles. So knuckle push-ups are really good. It's gonna add more strength to your punches. It's gonna make your punches a lot more harder and a lot more faster and stronger. So also as well, if you do want to make this exercise more harder, what you can do is bring your arms closer to your body. But if you want to make them easier, you can also make them wider. So the wider, the easier, the harder it is, the closer they are to your body. And so we are doing knuckle push-ups because they are more specifically training for the sport. Because when you are doing striking and fighting, you are using your knuckles. You are, landing punches with your knuckles. Whether if you open your knuckles or even when you're going to land a punch, you close your knuckles so you can get that snap to it. So you can actually land the impact on your punches. So which is why we're doing knuckle push-ups, for that more specificity. Next on the list that we're gonna have for more speed and strength and just overall upper body strength is the pike push-ups. So, when you're throwing punches, whether if you're, doing pad work or if you're on the bag, your shoulders always get tired first before any other muscle. So it's best to train them directly and more specifically. So pike push-ups are really good exercises for the shoulders to make them more durable and have more endurance and strength for them when you are training them. They're just overall good, but just with your overall muscles in your upper body. It works your shoulders, your triceps, your chest, and also works your core as well. And you actually indirectly gain more speed because of the more added resistance and strength that you have when working on your shoulders. The next exercise that we have is an underrated exercise, and it's really good, which is the one arm push-up. The one arm push-up is underrated mostly for the fact that because of the fact that this exercise in itself is more training specifically for fighting, because this mimics the movement when you're throwing a punch. The one-arm push-up is very shoulder resistant, just like the pike push-up. It works your shoulders, triceps, chest, and also core as well. And the movement of the one-arm push-up itself is simulating the movement when you're throwing a punch. Yet again, when you're throwing the punches, whether if it's pad work or hitting on the bag, your shoulders always tire out the most. So the one-arm push-up is the best horizontal pushing movement when working on your shoulders and with this exercises. The pike push-up is also the best when it comes to vertical pushing movements as well. Now, if you're not strong enough to do it on the ground, another way of also being able to perform the one-arm push-ups is on an incline. You can do them on like a chair or some type of bar stool or whatever. And also as well, if you do want to progressively overload them, another way of doing that is by also you can do them with your knuckles. Same thing as well with the knuckle push-ups. When you're doing actually bilateral movement, you can also do them with your knuckles as well with the one-arm push-up. You can do that, which also gives you more power and makes your punches a lot more stronger and harder. You can also do explosive one-arm push-ups as well. That also works both. That's probably like the best that you can possibly do when training with the one-arm push-up, because not only is it working your strength, it is also working your speed. It's working mostly your type 1 and type 2A muscle fibers, your slow twitch and your fast twitch muscle fibers. Last but not least, the last exercise that I want to also add on is the muscle up. The muscle up in itself is an explosive movement and an explosive exercise that will help generate a lot of power and force in your punches. The reason why I say the muscle up is because a strong back also helps when generating force and power in your punches. Good back muscles, what they contribute is the fact that when you punch, yes, you're pushing your muscles, but it's also a pulling movement as well. So being able to also push and pull your muscles, you need to have good pushing power, let's say with one-arm push-ups, but also have good pulling power as well with muscle ups. Because some of the benefits of having a good strong back is when you can help generate more force and more power in your punches. It helps you more with your stabilizer muscles as well. You get a better posture once you have a stronger back, and also as well, even with your core strength, you get a lot more core strength when you work on your pulling muscles as well and not just your pushing muscles. So that has been it. That has been the video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want more videos like this where you have calisthenics videos but that also help tie into fighting as well. I definitely do want to try to incorporate a lot more fighting videos in here as well too, and not just calisthenic videos. I'm definitely trying to look for more of a in between where I can still, give calisthenic advice and show them calisthenic tips, but also make it tie into fighting on how calisthenics can help you build a good physique, but also good muscles as well, and good foundation for your body to where it can help you get better in fighting and generate force and power and things like that. But that has been it. I will definitely catch y'all in the next video. All right, Sleepy Sage out. See you on the next one. Peace.